looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crooks and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm a VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Good evening, everybody. I hope that you're having a wonderful evening. Yes, I'm still alive. Hopefully my audio isn't completely jacked. Make sure. Sometimes it goes wonky. No, it looks like it's working good. So there we go. Yes. So Lips is trying to add me to a lawsuit. A little strange, if you ask me. No, I'm not. I haven't been added to a lawsuit. It's they're trying, but there's certain standards that they have to meet to add me to some ridiculous bullshit thing that they hope actually happens, but it hasn't. So they can go, what's the best way to put this? Go suck a dong. That would be the best way of putting it. It's not my problem. Not my problem. You don't like my content. I understand. You think there's some big conspiracy. Lips, the only conspiracy is that you're just irrelevant. Like, absolutely irrelevant. And you're fighting really hard to make yourself relevant, but nobody gives two shits about you. Apparently, not even your husband. That's pretty sad that your husband doesn't even care enough about you to tell you, you just should stop, babe. Just stop. Just stop. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. All right. So this morning, Moron emails me this. And it is from Michelle Federigos. Or Tacos, or whatever his name is. Taco Kisses, Taco Kisses. It says, hello, defendants. Attached is our second amendment complaint. Please advise as you will accept the service. No. In Lua, Paid formally with process. Understand, we will aggressively seek formal service, and you should attempt to evade. We will serve by publication. Oh, and you will need to be on the lookout for that to avoid default judgment against you. If you accept service, please advise by Friday, June 20th, 2025. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I will remind all defendants to proceed with caution when reporting or referencing my client. Do two shits about your client. Your client can go suck balls for all I care. As you all profit through monetary donations and are monetized. What does that mean? I don't know. My client is not what? Not your client? I don't know. I'm very confused, but okay. Thus, the laws are different for you on the usage of her name, likeness, image, and implied in fictitious labels identifying her. Okay. Don't know what that means, but if you say so, this is just the lawsuit. Lawsuit? What lawsuit? I don't know of any lawsuit, but we have not contacted and reported your channel to YouTube for privacy invasions. Privacy invasions. What privacy invasions? Okay. Harassment, etc. It wouldn't be privacy invasions. Man, you might want to get your wife in check because she's the one reaching out to me, sending me money, calling me lover boy, and all kinds of stuff. You may want to ask her about that there, Michelle, or whatever your name is. Michelle Tacos. I don't know. Maybe ask your wife why she's flirting with me and sexually harassing me. I mean, it's no fun. Why is she sexually harassing a gay black man? I don't understand. Go figure. Harassment, etc., which is our to-do next list. To-do list next. As well as turning over everyone to law enforcement. Like, I don't know. I think I'm well done on one side already. You are being noticed of our intention, so proceed accordingly. So you're going to harass me. You're noticing that you're going to harass me. That's going to be very interesting. That's going to be very interesting. Please also note any professional responses to this email would be promptly filed in the court record for judge's review. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I made sure there that I did. So here's my subject. And yes, they filed this in the court. Formal response to your embarrassing attempt at legal threat. This is from me. You get this? To the Federigo's household legal department, i.e. the spare room with the ring light. How touching. You've taken up your wife's mantle as Florida's loudest simp and decided to email me with what I assume you think is a legal threat. Did Leslie dictate this from her futon in her OnlyFans set, or did you freehand it while she screamed at imaginary bar conspiracies in the background? Let me be clear. You're not sending a legal communication. You're sending a drug-induced tantrum, and I don't play pretend with people who can't tell the difference between a lawsuit and a live stream script. I don't care if it's Leslie, her husband, or an imaginary legal team of sock puppets and foreign citizens sending this email. The legal incompetence stains every keystroke like mold in a Florida rental. Let's shred your little manifesto section by section, and let's be clear, I don't give a shit if it's Leslie, her husband, or the neighborhood's cat sending the email. The legal incompetence bleeds through regardless of who hits send. So let's dissect your little train wreck of legal incompetence point by point using actual Florida law, not whatever fever dream version you're working on in the Federo's residence. Will you accept service? No. And I am not obligated to at all. Florida Statute 48.031 governs service of process until I'm properly served by a licensed process server in accordance with the law. I don't owe you a fucking thing. Removing myself from your little email list is not evading service. It's called exercising my right not to participate in your unhinged group of chats disguised as litigation. In other words, get wrecked. And that cute little bluff about service by publication under 49.011-49.041, it applies to property disputes and genuinely missing parties, not YouTube creators you're butthurt at for not wanting to play your twisted game. You need to file an affidavit swearing under penalty of perjury that personal service was impossible despite diligent efforts. I look forward to that finally, mostly to watch the judge piss himself laughing. Number 2, the laws are different for you. This part was so legally incoherent, I had to reread it twice just to laugh harder. You claim I'm subject to different laws because I'm monetized. That's not a legal argument. That's something you overhear a sovereign citizen Discord server before the FBI raid. And what you're trying and failing to reference is Florida Statute 77.01, which requires pre-suit written notice for any defamation claim against media outlet or monetized commentator, and I've never gotten one, which means your entire lawsuit is procedurally stillborn. It doesn't exist. It doesn't work. You can't sue me. Go get fucked. Your client, your wife, injected herself and her lips into public controversy, made herself a public figure, and is now crying foul that people have an opinion. The only thing different for me is that I actually do understand the First Amendment and know your client doesn't get to demand control over her likeness while simultaneously plastering herself across YouTube with AI faces, TikTok rants, and courtroom soap operas filmed in selfie mode. If Leslie doesn't want people commenting on her, maybe she should shut the fuck up and not post like an influencer with untreated delusions of legal grandeur. In other words, you are a legal fucktard. We haven't reported you to YouTube or law enforcement yet. Well, go for it. Tell YouTube that someone made fun of your client in a live stream, mocked them for being an idiot, acted like an unhinged narcissist, and made open sexual advances towards a artard. Maybe they'll issue a terms of service violation for hurt feelings. As for law enforcement, there's no statute in Florida titled "He posted a meme about me." You're not sending in the cops. You're just sending in another tantrum. And no, this doesn't count as notice under any credible legal framework. It is a scare tactic built on sand, piss-poor lawyering, and the fever dream of a very unhinged individual. So forgive me if I don't quake in my Velcro shoes when the lady with a YouTube strike history threatens to report me. She is the one that reposted revenge porn. Might want to get that dog on a leash, get that dog leash back on the bitch before she reports you again to the authorities for abuse. Maybe they'll flag her for being one strike away from irrelevance and posting what looks a hell of a lot like revenge porn. Any unprofessional response will be filed with the court, and my response to you, as is always, perfect. Please do that. I hope you attach the whole thing, because when the court sees the person making these threats, Leslie Federer is permanently retired Florida attorney, with a public reprimand and a bar record for false statements and disciplinary proceedings documented in black and white by the Florida Supreme Court. It's going to become even clearer that this isn't a lawsuit. It is a desperate PR stunt dressed in a wet dream, all on display. And I wouldn't be surprised if they fast-tracked her retired status into something more honest, like disbarred. Let's not forget, SC 21-549, public reprimand for misconduct, false accusations in pleadings, and impugning judges. SC 2022- 1353 is disciplinary proceedings dismissed only after the bar lost interest in babysitting her drama, admitting to using YouTube to educate the public on dramatized guardianship cases without disclosing that they were dramatizations, and also claimed to be a victim of a vast conspiracy because multiple judges, lawyers, and bar officials all agreed she was unfit to practice. And that's not a conspiracy, that's a consensus. Oh, and let's not forget your wife has repeatedly presented herself as a practicing attorney while retired. I'm more than happy to supply the court with clips, transcripts, screenshots, certified filings that demonstrate she is, right now, practicing law without a license. So if you really want to file this in court, I'll be waiting on the other side with receipts, timestamps, and in her, well, her own words, in hand. As soon as you actually can add me to the lawsuit. But you haven't and you can't because you've failed already. Legal summary of why your threat fails, which is also 48.031, requires valid service. Emails don't count. Also, another Florida statute which limits your publication of service to specific categories. Defamation defendants are not among them. And also requires written notice before a defamation lawsuit involving media, and no notice was given. Also, your federal civil rules procedure, which requires timely service within 120 days or the case is dismissed with absent good cause, and also confirm her lack of professional credibility and ethics. So no, I will not accept service. No, I will not play along with your client's courtroom shenanigans. And yes, if you or your husband decide to escalate this, I will file this response right alongside your own bar history, because if anyone needs reminding of professional standards, it's the person in your household who's already violated them. Now, what she should have done months ago is sit down, shut the fuck up, and read a copy of the rules regulating the Florida bar. You'll find everything she violated there in bold. Sincerely, Shizzywhiznut, practicing common sense without a license, not here for your delusions, your threats, or your bar drama. Get wrecked. And there you are. That is my response to Lips, is husband who thinks he wants to add me to a lawsuit. You like that, huh? Is Dill spelt with 1 or 2 L's, Mr. Dill? It could be 2 L's. Yes, thank you very much, Em. I appreciate that. And also, we got Jay Hip coming in here. It says, stop crowdfunding my lawsuit. Stop crowding my lawsuit, Ride. Damn it. Oh, no, I'm not crowding it. Don't worry, because I'm not any part of her lawsuit. And yes, because they didn't quite get the hint, decided to go ahead and file that with the court. Why? Because they're obsessed with me, as can be shown right here. Yes, look at all of her obsession right here. 144 comments, and 79 of those are her right there. Talking about legal issues, sounds like a felony, need to stop now, threats, and let's see. Then she starts sending money. She says, I hooked your ass up. Stop being a follower. And then she says, I need to give you money. I need to gain a mind of your own. You might have a chance. I like you, lover boy. Can I call you my lover? See, this is sexual harassment. Her family is worth over $10 million, which doesn't mean shit to me, because you can take all that money in the fucking world, shove it up your ass twice over. I don't care. Your money, I should say your family's money that doesn't involve you. I don't care about your money. I don't want any of your money. You can go suck something off. I don't care. Maybe there's a tailpipe that needs to be cleaned or something. I don't care. I don't care about you, Leslie. I didn't care about you, and I still remain absolutely not giving 2 shits about you at all. And if you don't believe me, here you go. We've got exactly what I was telling you about. And this is going to be a short stream tonight, because I wasn't even planning on doing a stream tonight until this dumbass came along and started like jumping up in my stuff. So I've got a little bit of something for you there. A little bit of something for you. Oh, and we've got a gifted membership. Let me get that taken care of right here.
Welcome to the shit
Yes,
show.
it is.
Every single day.
Every single day.
A new flavor of fuckery.
'Cause everybody's such a see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks.
Monday,
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Fuck.
And then 4 more days of increasing.
Thank you, Sherry Nail. I appreciate gifted membership. Oh, yeah. Feel that membership grow. Ooh, yes. Oh, there it is. No, my plan tonight was to be hanging out with the boys over on MG's channel. MG's a good buddy, good friend. We enjoy each other's company. Going to be over there hanging out with the expert, hanging out with Valhalla, and none of this stuff matters at all over there because I doubt we'll even talk about it. You know what we'll probably be talking about? Everything else, because this is a ridiculous lawsuit. We don't talk about the Hales over there. We look at sovereign citizens and all kinds of weird, crazy, crappy stuff. We wouldn't be talking about this. So if you want to come over there tonight after I'm done here, which I won't be here for very long, like I said, this is going to be a very short stream. It was not my intention at all to do a stream. But of course, whenever someone wants to try to name me a lawsuit and I tell them to go F off, I figured it was perfect time to have a nice little stream about it. So you guys, if you haven't seen a derailed stream, it is completely and unadulterated fun. And it's going to be fun for 2 hours and that's it. So if you don't catch it, you miss it. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss it because you have not seen fun until you get three people that are somewhat competent in with me. Ballstorm will be there. MG is fun. I know. That's what I keep saying. MG's fun. He's a blast. MG will be there. We'll have Valhalla. We'll have Volstorm. We'll have the expert. And we rotate these things around. We were going to do one right before Dollywood, but just everything was too hectic for us to do one. It's been a while. We've been all busy. Oh, Fran Ragusa. Nah, this is time to rant. Sometimes I have to know when to sit this dance out. Exactly. Well, I do have an open letter. I do have an open letter, and it is coming here shortly. Make sure, like I said, this will be a short stream, sort of like me. At least that's what everyone is led to believe. I'm very short. Very, I'm a wee man. I think you guys are ready for it. Let's do it.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzywhiznut.
An open letter to the Furry Taco Clown Syndicate. Let's not waste time. You tried it. You really thought this was the move, huh? That this was your moment. That sending me an email laced with threats, delusion, and dollar store intimidation tactics was going to have me shaking in my boots. An old man who eats cowards like you for breakfast was going to be your power play. Well, you 2 empty cans of store brand mayonnaise actually convinced yourself this was a good idea. Let me get this straight. Your little Dollar Tree Mafia act doesn't work here. This isn't your echo chamber where everybody claps when Leslie calls herself a retard attorney. It's like a flex, and it's not a mercy ruling by the bar. This isn't the comments section where you moderate to death so no one points out your lies. This is my arena. And you just walked into it dragging a rusty pocket knife, your knuckles, and a whole lot of delusion. You thought coming for me would back me down. Wrong, bitches. I'm here, calm as hell, sipping out some coffee out of a mug that says, "Go fuck yourself." And I'm about to return that favor. And you want to threaten me? You want to say you'll go to YouTube, to the police? Newsflash, nobody gives a single solitary shit. Least of all me. You two are professional victims, and you're cosplaying as legal warriors in a battle that only exists in your twisted little heads. You're not even good at it. You're the kind of people who try to extort silence and end up blowing yourselves up mid-sentence. And you two limp dick excuses for litigators think an email was going to rattle me. You send out an email like a debt collector on meth, babbling about publication service, YouTube reports, and notices as if you're starring in an off-Broadway remake of Suits, except this version has fewer suits and more court sanctions. It reads like a Reddit post written by a guy who lost his legal degree in a Cracker Jack box. Please, bitch. I've had burritos with more spine. You want to talk tough? You married a woman who couldn't keep her license or her story straight. You backed a has-been so desperate for relevance that she now files lawsuits like she's handing out Halloween candy, hoping someone, anyone, will pay attention to her unhinged legal fan fiction. You climbed into bed, legally and figuratively, with someone whose biggest contribution to the legal world is being a walking example of what not to do. She's not a victim, she's not oppressed, and she's not brave. She's a flaming hypocrite with a webcam, a persecution complex, and the emotion stability of a wet raccoon. And you're the sad little accessory to all of it, not a lawyer, not a man of principle, just a +1 in her ongoing breakdown. You hit send on that email like you were delivering a knockout blow. All you did was prove that you're the type of man who hides behind his wife's disgraced law license and try to intimidate me. Cute. You both want to shut me up because I do speak the truth, because I shine a light on the roaches, on the fleas, because I'm unapologetically loud, honest, and proud, while you hide behind junk pleadings and fake moral outrage. But here's the problem. I don't scare. I don't shut up. And I'm damn sure not going to back down. You barked up the wrong tree, and now the whole forest is coming for you. You want to cry foul. You want to scream harassment and threaten lawsuits like it's going to stop anyone. So go ahead, file it. I dare you. And when the judge sees the circus you're trying to pull, I'll be right there, front row, popcorn in hand, watching you both perform the most embarrassing legal striptease in Florida history. You've already lost in the court of public opinion, and you just don't realize that that verdict's been in for months. You want a war? You got one, but be warned, I don't throw punches. So here's my official response in terms I know that you'll understand. Go fuck yourselves. Every word, every threat, every desperate swing only proves what we already knew. You're flailing, you're exposed, and you can't stand the fact that someone sees right through your sad little empire of grift and delusion, and you're not victims. You're not righteous. You're not even fucking competent. So you don't get to bully me, threaten me, or gaslight your way out of this mess that you created. You picked this fight. Now choke on it, you little cum guzzlers. Get wrecked and stay wrecked, and don't ever forget who told you first to go fuck yourselves with no respect whatsoever. Shizzywhiznut, the artard you thought you could scare. Guess again, idiots.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. Shizzywhiznut.
Oh, I love being here for 3 months. Thank you, Iowa Gal. I appreciate you being here for 3 months. I'm so thankful to have you. And I will give you this right here.
Welcome to the shit
Oh, yeah.
Every single day.
Every single day.
A new
Flavor of fuckeries.
Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're
Dumber than a bag of twats. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And for more days
I love this place.
ridiculous, ignorant,
Balderdash, poppycock, bullocks, and fuckeries.
all over again.
Oh, yes. And, of course, great letter, Papa. Good audio mix tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And, yes, I will be, like I said, this was not supposed to be a stream tonight, but I figured I would go ahead and cover this stupid, ridiculous letter. There's more that's come out since this has happened. You know, all you have to do is pull up the docket, and you'll see that Randy has filed a response. Oh. Oh. That sucks for them. Do I care? Do you think I really care? No, I will say that Randy filed a response to their shenanigans, and they're looking at getting themselves into a shitload of problems that they can't get out of. They wanted the fight. Looks like Randy's bringing it to him. Looks like Jeremy's going to handle this in the way that Jeremy handles it. It's not my dog. It's not my fight. She wants to add me to this crap, but she can't. She has no standing to add me to this fight whatsoever. I mean, she could bitch and moan about it, but she hasn't done anything properly. So don't worry, J-Hep. It's your lawsuit. I'm not involved. As much as she wants to try to involve me, no. It doesn't work that way. You can't add somebody to a lawsuit that has no concern or issues with whoever this Lips person is. I called out her bullshit. She's irrelevant to all of it. This has to do with Hale's lawsuit, and she wants to be added so much she is begging to be relevant. She's not. She's nothing. She'll always be nothing, and she can stay nothing for all I care, because I don't care about her. Never have, never will. As much as she tries to sexually harass a gay black woman, I don't care. I don't care. She can just go off and do her own thing. I don't have time for her. And if she continues, then I'll just turn her into the, I don't know what, the NAACP, something like that. I'm sure there's one of these corporations that will be more than happy to take on her going after somebody that's special needs. What is it, the ACL, something like that? I'll write a letter to them. Yeah, I don't know. I'll reach out to somebody and let them take a look at it, and they can deal with her. I don't have time for her or her bullshit. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you over on Derailed in about a half an hour. And until then, peace.
Oh, you thought I
was done. Bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free. It's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute. But here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy, send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow. Agenda will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.